would never come, and now it's here. Just your thoughts on playing your last game on Sunday in this arena.
I'm excited. I think something that we've been here for so long, and we've put in so much time in the spring and the summer, and done so many things. I think we're excited for it to end the way it's going to end. Against a great opponent in Michigan State, and with a team that I think we have the potential to play really well. So our biggest focus is just trying to make the most of the opportunity and enjoy it as much as possible.
Definitely it's going to be an emotional game, but obviously we got a job to do, and I'm not going to approach it any different than I would any other game. I think the stage is set. We got a great opponent coming in here, and we got a great opportunity to play some of our best basketball on a Sunday, so I think everything, falls into place as far as that goes, and I'm just excited to get to the game.
Yeah, I wanted to follow up just by asking, obviously 8 Big Ten losses this senior year hasn't gone the way you guys expected it to or wanted it to. But on the other hand, you could still have quite a few games to play if you can start winning games. Is that maybe taking some of the, what would be a disappointing senior day out of the equation, knowing that you still got a chance to play quite a few more games?
I don't think much changes. Every year that we've come to this point, it's all about moving forward, and it doesn't matter what's happened in the past. In the last 3 years, it's been how well we've played coming down the stretch, and this year it's it's the other side of the coin. So, nothing's going to take away from the opportunity to play on senior night, and it's going to be a great moment regardless of what's happened to this point, and what's going to happen afterwards. So, moving forward, it's a clean slate for everyone. It doesn't matter how well or how bad you've played up to this point. It's moving forward, and it's all about the team that gets hot at the right time.
Aaron, you're usually a team-first guy, but you're the all-time assist leader, all-time steals leader, and had one of the more storied careers. So just how do you think you'll be remembered by Ohio State fans?
I don't know, and I've been asked this before, and I just don't feel comfortable putting myself in close to the same category as the guys that have come before, and even guys like Dave that I've played with. I don't view myself as the same level or type of player that he was. And then you come back and you have Mike and Greg and Terrence Dials and Scoonie Penn who come back and play in the summer, and just to see what they did for the university. I'm just very honored and humbled to continue on with what they've established here, and to play a very small part in that.
Lenzel, you come in, you're not a five-star guy like Deshaun or Jair was, but you're a 3-year starter. You go to the Final Four, got some very successful teams. How do you kind of look back at your time at Ohio State right now?
Just looking back, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I've played in some of the biggest games in college basketball. Had a great opportunity to play for a phenomenal university with some of what I think the best teammates anybody could ask for. Unfortunately, it's all sort of coming to a slowly end, but I'm proud of what we've accomplished over our 3-year span here. And like you said, we still got a lot of basketball left to play. I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's kind of, I think I'll have a lot of time to look back once I'm done playing here, but right now I'm still focused one game at a time. I just want to get as many wins as I can.
For both you guys, when you show up here as 18-year-olds, do you have any idea what it takes to play college basketball at this level?
I was 19. I don't think that changes much, but I don't think so. I think, I know I came in without much idea of what I was getting myself into, and I just kind of wanted to dive in head first and figure it out as we went. And luckily for both of us, we had a senior class that was able to teach us and show us what it took along the way, and that's that's something that's really stayed with us over the years that we've been here.
Ask both you guys, the rivalry with Michigan State, you guys have played so many big games against them, home and away. The championship of the conference tournament, I think one year was between your two teams, and you already played them once this year, and they've kind of been up and down since then. Just maybe talk about that rivalry, and also if you stayed up and watched them last night, how good they played in that second half against Iowa. It looks like they're putting it back together here at the right time.
For me, I mean, it's definitely been a tough matchup, but it's kind of the sweet but not so sweet moment. Just seeing as how I'm so close to some of the guys on that team. Like, I mean, we've hung out in the summer. You know, we went to the Big Ten Media Day in Chicago, got a chance to hang out with those guys. We talked and had fun, and then it's different when you see them on the opposite side of the court. It's like, I'm not here to be your friend. Don't even talk to me. But, you know, after the game, you know, we text each other and we talk and we have a lot of fun. But, you know, it's exciting to see them pulling together like they are and having a successful season. And obviously we want to do the same thing and actually beat them on Sunday. So hopefully, you know, luck is on our side or whatever we need. But, I mean, we're definitely happy for them. Think they're rolling, but at the same time, we got a chance to get our train rolling too.
On that same thought, Lenzel, you guys have been about momentum at this point in the season, your entire careers here. You know, how much, when you're playing an opponent like Michigan State, who you said is kind of putting it back together right now, how important is it for you guys to kind of get on that same track on Sunday heading into the postseason?
It's very detrimental to our season, obviously, you know. You know, like you said, a lot of what we've been doing lately is off of our momentum. I think we can get a lot of momentum here with a win on Sunday to carry us over into the Big Ten tournament. You know, we can get that going, and if you get hot at the right time, that's, you know, the name of the game. It's you want to play your best basketball towards this time of the season, and I think we can accomplish that.
And Aaron, with confidence and how important that is, it's kind of a big opportunity for you guys to play a team like Michigan State to kind of gain some of that back potentially. Is it just kind of a fitting situation for you guys in your senior night and just kind of the point of the season that you guys are playing a team of this caliber?
I love it. You know, I honestly don't think there could be a better way to play our last game here. I've loved playing against Michigan State, and it was a team growing up that you always heard about, especially, you know, being in Ohio and hearing all the success that they've had and, you know, what their program represents and the toughness factor and all that. And, you know, since freshman year, we've always had great battles with them. And, you know, I wouldn't have wanted any other way. I mean, I'm excited to see what we can do as a team going into this game, and hopefully we can figure out a way to win the game.
Aaron, is your career an underdog success story?
I have no idea. I think I'm an underdog only to you know, the people that are out there, like not so much you guys in general, but you know, people outside of the game. And, you know, I've just tried to do my best to enjoy the time that I've had to play. Ever since I was little, it was just trying to find a way to be a small part of the team, and it's continued. It's worked out pretty well.
When they put your statue up out there, what do you want it to say?
That's why do they waste their money? First off, they you know, there's a lot better things to do with it. So, you know, it's legacy and all that stuff. It's not about me. It's not about Lenzel. It's about this university and the things that we've been able to do as a team. Whether it's, you know, putting a year up on the banners in the gym or things like that. You know, that's what's going to be remembered, and that's what should be remembered.
For both of you guys, the typical thing when we talk to the seniors every year is that you always hear that it goes fast. For you guys, did it feel, are the 4 years a blur? Were they really fast? And you're sitting here, my God, I can't believe it's the last game. And secondly, the emotion of the day, you know, with family and everything are you worried about compartmentalizing that and then having to play such an important game?
For me, definitely, you know, especially, you know, coming in here with an injury my senior year, I wish I would have sat out that year, you know, and had a year left still to play, you know, obviously. But, you know, I mean, I think I've done pretty well in the 3 years that I've actually played. I've had a lot of fun and a lot of accomplishments, and I've been proud to put the jersey on that says Ohio State, and that's what it's all about. I just want to leave this place knowing that I gave my all for the school, you know, did everything I can for Buckeye Nation. For, you know, I meet somebody down the road and they say, hey, I went to Ohio State. Well, I can tell them a story like, remember the year we beat this person or we beat this team, and they, you know, kind of reminisce about that. I think that'll be kind of cool, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
It's a mix. Obviously, I think in the big picture of things, yes, it does go by fast, but there are definitely times where it feels like it's drudging on, whether it's, you're in the middle of getting up and working out at 7 in the morning in the summer, and when you're going through the grind, it doesn't feel like it's going that fast. But looking back, it's very, very easy to say that it seems like it's gone by a lot faster. And like Lenzel said, we've had a lot of fun here. We've got to play in some of the bigger games in college basketball in our 4 years, and couldn't ask for anything more.
Lenzel, I think I asked you a year ago if you wish you were redshirted, and you said no. What changed your mind?
Actually, I don't know what probably was going on when you asked me that. I really don't remember that. But obviously, my season here coming to an end, the real world. Obviously graduating is a huge accomplishment, but, I won't be able to put my Ohio State jersey on anymore and look at some of my fellow classmates and see the smiles on their face after a victory and whatnot. Or definitely walk around this campus, and this has been the best part of my life, bar none, is being a student athlete here, and it's kind of coming to an end. So, just with that in mind, even freshman year, like you said, everything goes fast. I think starting like my sophomore year, I tried to learn how to appreciate, like the 7 a.m. workouts, because I knew that we were going to get to this point at some times, and we kind of wish that, we still had one more summer to go for those 7 a.m.s, as hard as they are. But, hey, what can you do about it?
You can come back and work out with them at 7 a.m. if you want. I'm good.
Maybe if I got to put back on the jersey and play with them, then I would be all for it. But other than that, I'm cool.
Aaron, Thad was in here earlier talking about your discussions about the Indiana game, maybe what you learned from the Indiana game. You're a guy that likes to learn a lot, he says. So when you look back at the Indiana game, what will you take with you from that game?
I don't think there's obviously differences in every game, but I think down the stretch, the games that we've lost to this point were very similar to the way we lost the Indiana game. And I think we get to a point where we put a lot of pressure on ourselves on both ends of the floor if we're missing shots a lot, and there's a lot of pressure to make the next one. And sometimes people aren't ready to shoot, or they don't want to take the next one. Or on the defensive end, it's we haven't made a shot in a while. We have to get a stop, and we have to get a stop. And if they score, it's kind of like a breaking point. And that's a point that we can't get to. There are times where I'm over-penetrating and not taking what the defense gives us, and that's something that I need to do better. And I think down the line, everyone kind of looked at the tape and saw something that they could do better. And the best thing we've been able to do, I think, is put together a couple great practices since then. And the way that we're competing now, I hope, can carry over to the game on Sunday.
It's obviously just you two up there, but you guys came in with Jared and Deshaun and even Jordan and JD contributed here. What has your guys' class in particular meant to this basketball program, do you think?
I do not know. It's kind of crazy to think that we're the only two left after coming in as freshmen with 4 other guys and just paths go different ways, but I'm not sure. I think when we look back, maybe we can pick something out here or there, but right now it's very tough to try to see a big picture with the goals and the focus that we have.
Yeah, Aaron, you guys we've all kind of kept up with the women today. Just your thoughts on them women.
Our women's team?
Yeah.
Oh, it was big time. I was in class from 11:30 to 12:30, so I missed the first few minutes of the game, and I remember checking my phone as I was walking out, and we were up like 13. And I was like, okay, I like this. And then I got home, and we were up like 20. So, it's just great to see some success. Obviously, I'm a little biased because I have a sister that plays. So it's really cool to see them playing the way they are, and I just, hope that they can keep it going. It kind of gives us a little energy, a little juice for us, going into practice, seeing how well they're playing. I know I'm excited just to get back on the floor and try to continue to play.
Last one. Your parents, Aaron, are they proud of the academic All-American stuff or the fact that
I'm yeah, you're right. I'm not sure. I think as parents, they're obviously pretty excited about the academic side of things and the way that's kind of panned out. You know, that's something that they've tried to instill in me as a youngster. You know, I know they've enjoyed the basketball side of it too. So, you know, it's just been a fun ride, and you know, hopefully we can give them, you know, something else to be proud of as we continue forward.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.